Title, I, 29F, slept with my Reiki instructor, but apparently I'm the villain? TLDR, I, 29F, had an energetic affair with my Reiki instructor because I thought my aura was blocked. My husband, 31M, says it's cheating. I say it was a spiritual necessity. He left. I might have messed up. Or maybe he just doesn't get vibrational frequencies. Let me preface this by saying, this isn't your usual story about betrayal. This is a story about alignment. And yes, some misalignment. And possibly, okay, definitely, a naked man named Sage. Liam and I have been married for 5 years. He's the kind of guy who flosses every night and thinks manifesting is just a fancy word for procrastination. We met at a tax seminar. He wore khakis and drank lemon water. I wore a scarf as a belt and talked about my past life as an Egyptian falcon priestess. It was, against all odds, electric. But fast forward 5 years, and we were stuck. Not stuck like oh no, we ran out of oat milk. I mean cosmically, energetically, metaphysically stuck. The feng shui in our marriage was off. My root chakra was closed for maintenance. Sex felt like we were doing taxes with our bodies. Then I met Sage. His real name is Dennis, but no one calls him that because he says Dennis died during an ayahuasca retreat in Temecula. Sage is a level 9 Reiki master, part-time astrologer, and once sold me a handmade crystal that vibrated when Mercury was in retrograde. He smells like sandalwood and fermented blueberries. The first session was, in a word, orgasmic. Not sexually, of course. Not yet. Just spiritually. He barely touched me, just hovered his hands like he was scanning a watermelon at self-checkout. And I felt everything. I cried. I laughed. I saw my inner child waving at me from a swing set made of moonlight. I paid him $333 and left the session speaking in light language. That night, Liam asked me why I smelled like incense and mild regret. I told him I was healing. Things escalated quickly. Sage said I had sacral blockage from years of emotional suppression and prescribed tantric energy work. Which, yes, looked suspiciously like interpretive sex. We didn't sleep together, not at first. He just read my body, with his lips, and occasionally his hips. But he always emphasized it wasn't physical, it was vibrational exchange. I told Liam I was seeing Sage more regularly. He thought Sage was my chiropractor. One afternoon, Liam came home early. I was mid-unblocking, lying on a heated bamboo mat in our living room while Sage hovered above me chanting something in Sanskrit he probably Googled. We were both naked, except for the essential oils. Liam flipped. He screamed. Sage screamed. I accidentally kicked over a bowl of ceremonial almonds. It was chaos. This is cheating. Liam shouted, waving a Himalayan singing bowl like a weapon. No, it's freedom. I shouted back. You're having sex with another man in our living room. It's Reiki. You don't understand energy work. Sage tried to explain his credentials but got distracted trying to find his moonstone. Liam packed a bag. I told him he was being controlling and anti-spiritual. He told me I needed a therapist who wasn't also trying to align my G-spot. That night, I saged the house, made a turmeric latte, and told myself Liam would come around. He didn't. In the following weeks, I embraced my freedom. I wore more linen. I joined a drum circle. I started a TikTok series called Healing with Honor where I gave relationship advice while sitting in a bathtub full of quartz. But something was missing. Sage started getting distant. He said my aura was clingy. One day, during a group breathwork session, I saw him making intense eye contact with a woman named Deborah who claimed to channel the ghost of Steve Jobs. I confronted him. He said Deborah's aura was more expansive. I threw a crystal at him. It bounced off his third eye and shattered on the floor. I realized I had no one. I texted Liam. Hey. I miss your grounded energy. And your lasagna. No reply. I tried showing up at his work with an apology letter written in henna on a vegan banana leaf. Security escorted me out. I was alone. In a house that smelled like failed enlightenment. So here I am, Reddit. Writing this while burning lavender and weeping into my kombucha. Did I mess up? Probably. Was it cheating? I still don't know. All I know is that when Sage aligned my chakras, I felt seen. And now, I just feel hollow. Like a singing bowl with no mallet. Maybe I was just spiritually horny. Maybe Liam was the only real grounding force I ever had. Anyway, if anyone knows a good divorce Reiki practitioner, DM me.